You're listening to the Curate Your Life podcast with Temetria, episode 108. Hi, I'm Temetria, a single woman in midlife, but not quite ready for the moo-moo life. I'm focused on curating a life that I love, a life that is bold and vibrant and full of purpose. And I'm passionate about helping other women do the same. So join me if you're ready to curate a big, bold, beautiful life that you love. Hi y'all. This is going to be a very short episode, but I want you to spend some time with it. Maybe even listen to it twice and really ponder what I'm going to ask you. So y'all know I like to talk about the shoulda, woulda, couldas, but I want to get down and dirty with the shoulda, woulda, couldas today, because the ultimate time for that comes at the end of your life. And people say when you're on your deathbed, you're going to regret those things that you didn't do, the quality time that you didn't spend with your loved ones or making the most of your life. So I want you to think about that right now. If you had to sum it all up right now, would there be any regrets? If somebody for some reason told you that you had a few days left or a week left, how would you feel about your life right now and how you lived your life? And that's not necessarily what you've accomplished, but how you have actually lived your life, how you have shown up for this time, for your time on this earth. The quality of your days, your relationships, your experiences. Would you have regrets, or would you feel like you've left it all on the playing field? Maybe you would feel like there were some missed opportunities, but for the most part, you did pretty good. And I think I might be in that category. I think I might put myself in some missed opportunities, but for the most part, it's been a pretty good ride if I had to sum it up right now. But I want you to really think about this. I want you to rate your life, and this is just for you. How would you rate your life on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being regrets and feeling like you wasted your time here, and 10 feeling like you rounded the bases and you're sliding into home on a life that has been fantastic. And I don't know why I'm using baseball analogies, but that's what we're going with. Or 10 feeling like it's the last dance, the last song of the night, and you're dancing with the hottest guy at the party. Something like that. The great kiss at midnight on New Year's Eve. Whatever the 10 would be for you. I want you to really think about that. So if you're on the low end of the scale, think about why. What are you regretting? Why have you not done that thing or those things? Or why have you not shown up for your life the way you want it to show up? Why is it not what you want? And what would make it feel closer to a 10 at the end of it? And if you have those regrets and you are on that lower number, how can you start to make the shift right now? Because unless you got some kind of diagnosis today or something happened today, this can really be one of those moments of awareness. This is opportunity knocking, and you still have time to turn it around. So if something like that came up for you, ask yourself, okay, how much longer am I going to chance it? How much longer am I willing to live like this? How much longer am I going to go with the, oh, I wish I could, I wish life were different, I wish something would change? Or you can decide that, yeah, I'm not done with everything that I want to do at this point, and I don't think I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be okay with that decision. But know that it's a decision, that you're making a decision. So if you're making that decision, if you're doing the thought work, the mental examining, that you're going to be okay with your life as it is and not having done all the things that you wanted to or that you could have done, then make peace with it. Because like Henry Ford said, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. So if you make that decision that you can, you're right, and it's time to get to work. And if you make that decision that you can't and that you're not going to, you're right. And it's okay to make peace with that. So you don't have regret. So you've made the peace with it. And when the time comes, you're like, nope, I did this is the way I live my life and I'm good with it. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. But if there is something that you want to do that's been nagging at you, that you can't let go of or quite figure out how to do it, take it one step at a time. And it may not be easy, and you may have to figure it out, and it may take a lot of time, but wouldn't you rather spend the time that you have left? And let's be honest, nobody knows how much time we have left. But wouldn't you rather spend the time that you have focused on something that you're passionate about, that you feel a purpose behind, that is energetic, that lights you up, rather than pining away, wishing, and going through the shoulda, woulda, couldas? You can do it. And with the time that you have, why not go all in? And we don't know how much time we have left. Let's be honest. You may start and go all in and be pursuing your passions, and that number 7 bus may come along. And I'm not trying to be morbid or harsh, but that's just the fact of life. We don't know how much time we have left on this earth. But wouldn't you rather spend the time that you have, no matter how much it is, living your life, going after or doing the things that are meaningful to you, that mean something, that have some purpose, that light you up, that give you that spark, instead of just pining away and feeling the regret and the shoulda, woulda, coulda? I would much rather spend the time, however much it is, playing all out. 80-90% of the time. There may be times. Life is a kind of a roller coaster, right? So there may be times when you're like, I just got to sit on the couch and rest. But if 90% of your days, 80%, 75% of your days are played all out, you're really living that life, living your life, then at the end of it, I think you will be able to rate it on the higher end of that scale. I got an email today from a coach. I have a lot of self-help people in my inbox, as you can imagine. And the subject was, if I ain't dead, it ain't done. And I said, amen. So if you're not dead, you're not done. What do you want to do with your time? I'm going to leave you with that, all of that to ponder. I want you to really think about what you want and what you don't want. And if there's something that you want, that you really want, and you think, I do really want this, I do want to spend this time on something that I'm passionate about, but maybe you don't know where to start or it's a little overwhelming, I want you to go sign up for the Binge Your Life Challenge. And you will spend 5 days guided by me, focused on that, focused on finding those answers, focused on something that you're passionate about. And that'll just be the beginning, but it's a place to start. It's something to do instead of the wishing and the hoping and the pining away your life. You can find the link to register in the show notes. Until next time.